Well, it was June 29th, 2007. Along with a former senator, Donald Bell, I was to pick up the iPhone at 6 p.m. from the Apple store in downtown San Francisco and then write the review that night. At the store, it was an absolute madhouse. A huge crowd outside. There was a queue of people that had been waiting for days to buy the phone that was wrapped all the way around the corner. And I was waiting there patiently, and at one point the crowd surged forward and I actually got flattened against the glass wall of the store. I really just thought for a moment, like, I've never seen a crowd like this. The doors opened, they started cheering. I was ushered in the store really quickly along with Donald. We went into a back hallway. They gave us the phone. They gave us, like press release and a little information. And we were actually ushered out the back door because they didn't want us to see us walking outside the door or walking outside the front door and we hadn't waited in the queue. Walked back quickly, got in the office, had it immediately photographed. Because we hadn't seen it yet. The only thing we'd seen it was behind glass at Macworld, which was 6 months before. This was one of the most anticipated gadgets ever, and we were holding it in our hands. We certainly one of the first, but I was the first at CNET to actually do it. So that was a cool moment. Donald and I did our first look video, and then we went back to our desks. We started looking at the phone, toying with it, and just started writing, and ordered pizza. So what we did is a live review, though. We were publishing it in sections live on CNET as we were writing. So I would write, a few paragraphs. I'd send it to my editor, who was at home. She'd send it back to me, here with tweaks or minor corrections or whatever. And then would publish, keep publishing. And it was kind of exciting because actually people really were following along, and they were asking questions in the comments. They were saying, "This is so cool! Like I feel like I'm." I always remember one person was like, "I feel like I'm at the Super Bowl right now." But it was a supportive, really enthusiastic readership, which you don't often get because usually you write something and you publish and then it's done and then you see the comments. But as you're writing, to see the interaction from CNET readers was very cool, and it's always something I'll remember. It took about, I think we probably started writing about 8, and I think I left maybe at 2 or 2:30 in the morning. When I look back at the review now, I see that I had said, does it live up to the stratospheric hype? Well, not so much. And at the time, it certainly was a great device. It was amazing, and it has changed the world. It's become one of the best phones ever. But at the time, there were a lot of things that we were very used to using on a phone, like photo messaging, like stereo Bluetooth and other things that it just didn't have. And it was a great promise. And so I don't regret that line at all, not so much. But I knew they were onto something big, and that certainly has been the case.